Well, now to start off this tour, you know, this video is designed, especially if you're looking into this area, really just to show what you can kind of expect, what it's actually like to live here. What does the neighborhood look like? In this video, we're going to talk about location, where we are in relation to your day-to-day things, your grocery store, for example, as well as if you commute to downtown, if you need to get to the airport fairly often. Twin Creeks is really unique in a lot of ways, especially compared to the other communities around this area. And there are a couple of things housing-wise that make this even more unique, just because you've got such a wide range of housing options. So we'll get to that at the very end, but to start off, let's talk location. Now, we're pulling onto the main boulevard. We've got Anderson Mill straight behind us, and we are driving out towards the country club. Now, Twin Creeks Golf Club, the golf membership is required in some sections of the neighborhood, so be aware of that. It is one of the by far and away biggest perks of this neighborhood, and as we drive through here, you can see just how beautifully maintained this whole neighborhood is. I mean, it is stunning. There is a reason this neighborhood has the reputation that it has. There's a reason that, you know, this is one of the most sought after communities in all of the Austin area once you start spreading out a little bit, just because you've got these matured trees, because the HOA does such an amazing job taking care of the facilities, taking care of the trails and the walking paths, and of course being part of a golf course does add to that appeal. Now, speaking of location, you are only about a 10-minute drive to the Lakeline Shopping Center. Now, that's going to include your big things like HEB, the local grocery store we have here, and it's a huge one. Your Starbucks, your restaurants, a movie theater. Alamo Draft House is in there, for example. Full service bar and restaurant, movie theater. You of course have very easy access down 620 out towards the Lakeway area. And because of the way that we're positioned here, using 620, 2222, 183, there are a couple of different routes in and out. So, you know, if you're one that commutes downtown especially, you've got a good range of options here. So that's definitely a perk if you're looking to commute to downtown. Now, from the airport, you know, we are the exact opposite corner of Austin from the airport. Realistically, you're probably looking at about a 45 to 50 minute commute to get down to there. Again, that can change depending on traffic. Without traffic, maybe 35. But anyways, just be aware, if you're frequenting the airport, it's not the closest thing in the world, but absolutely doable. One of the other perks to this community is the low tax rate. We are under 2% here, which is not bad at all, especially considering some of the areas not that far from here can get up into the 2.3, 2.4% range. Being under 2 is fantastic and puts us on the low end of anything in the Austin area. Now, speaking of numbers, HOA fee, as of the time of recording this video, fluctuates a lot, but for your normal single family home, if you're not on the golf course and you're not in one of the townhomes, is about $150 a month. Now, that does get you access to the fitness center, of course, all of the different walking paths and the event spaces that the neighborhood has as a part of the community center. It is fantastic. Like I said, it does not necessarily include the golf course membership, and every section is slightly different as far as the HOA fee goes, so be aware, especially if you're in the townhomes, you're obviously going to pay a lot more because you share a lot of the insurance that is common area. So be aware if you're looking into this area, but expect around $150 a month if you're not on the golf course and you're in a single family home. Now last, let's talk about housing, because there is a myriad of different homes available in this neighborhood. Now, this community in particular has a few different options. There are those attached townhomes I've alluded to a few times. They're their own gated little section there, and they are really nice. They were bid originally as luxury townhomes, and if you see them, you will be able to tell. They are beautiful. Those can be in the high to mid 300s, all the way up to the 5s, depending on what size they are. You also have a good number of, your traditional single family homes on more regular lots, and they're going to have really easy access to things. You are going to have matured trees out here, for example. You're going to have a whole bunch of, size opportunity as well. The single family homes in here can run from the, just approaching 2,000 square feet, that 1,700 to 2,000 square foot range, all the way to single family homes ranging well above 6,000 square feet, some of the ones that are on the golf course directly. So there is something in here kind of for anybody. Now, prices in here, of course, are going to vary quite a bit depending on where you are. They can range anywhere from for a single family home, about the $500,000 range to well above $2 million for some of the larger ones that are on the golf course. You are going to note too, when you come out here in person, you know, these homes started building in the 90s, early 2000s. You'll note a lot of beautiful, beautiful stonework and brick. You know, a lot of local limestone was sourced here. And again, there's just that one level up in the way that everybody takes care of and maintains and takes pride in their properties. This is another one of those neighborhoods that people tend to not move out from. They tend to not move out until they're, you know, empty nesters, retire, maybe they need to downsize, or usually get relocated for work. Those are usually the only things that take people out of this neighborhood. And when you come through here, you can tell why people like it so much. You know, when this neighborhood was originally built, this was supposed to be like the premier community in Cedar Park. You know, one of the very few golf course communities in Cedar Park. And with that, you know, you do get an upper quality of build. You'll note things like higher ceilings in the homes here compared to some of the other ones around it. You know, for a small price premium compared to some of the other areas, you really will notice that you do get what you're paying for. Now, if you found this tour helpful at all, if you're looking into Twin Creeks, if you're looking into a golf course community in and around the Austin area, I hope this video was helpful to you. If you're looking for a realtor, someone to, you know, aggressively work for you, not only to find the right house for the right deal, but also find the right community for you and your family, I would love to be that resource for you. Reach out anytime at all. My personal contact details are on the screen and down below right now. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.